The war comic formula of combat and camaraderie worked just as well on the playing field as the battlefield. Both fulfilled boyhood fantasies of heroism and glory. For generations of schoolboys, there was one sporting hero even more popular than George Best: Roy of the Rovers.
What a volley from Rice, but Gleeson's hooked it off the line. The rebound, Duncan, it's all yours. But saved.
As a boy at 7 or 8, I mean, you're dreaming, aren't you? You know, and everyone says to you, what do you want to be? I want to be a footballer, and, you know, I want to play for Melchester Rovers, so I want to play with Roy Race and Blackie Gray and help them score the winning goal.
And here's Lawrenson. Oh, I say, what finish. What superb finish.
I think from the football point of view, it's like winning the cup final in the last minute every week.
Blackie Gray's knocked it in. Rovers have equalised. Goal!
Roy of the Rovers was created by author Frank Pepper and brought to life by the artist Joe Colquhoun.
The way the football was portrayed was something brilliant about it, because it was drawn in this way that you could see where the ball had been. And I like that sense of pattern and being able to follow what was going on.
His goals always went in the top corner, and you just saw like the goalkeeper's fingertips just about to get there, and
he's done it. It's in. 2-1. Goal!
The writers had their work cut out conveying the drama that unfolded on the pitch.
The fans were a kind of Greek chorus to the games. So you would say, like, Roy's looking a bit sluggish. He's obviously hasn't recovered from that injury. As Roy makes his way towards the thing. And it would always be two blokes, like, you know, with rosettes and stuff on.
This could be the shot result of the century. Mighty Melchester knocked out by tiny Railton.
But happy endings were guaranteed in the innocent early days of Roy of the Rovers.
And even if the storyline had started off and it was a little bit, oh, you know, they might get beat this week, or, you know, Roy's really struggling and he's not going to play on Saturday, and he always played and he always scored and he always won.
Boys' comics like Roy of the Rovers had also begun to embrace pop culture in a bid to reinvent themselves for a more demanding audience. In the 1980s, Roy was just as likely to be playing alongside Spandau Ballet as Blackie Gray.
A bit edgy about Spandau Ballet playing for them, because there was always a thing at Melchester that people would hold up banners that say, "Go on, Roy," or stuff like that. And then they started holding up banners that referred very much to Spandau Ballet, and I wasn't happy about that.
Roy's life was increasingly becoming a soap opera inspired by the most sensational news stories of the day. Most memorably when character Elton Blake vowed to eliminate football's clean-cut hero.
It was inspired by the JR shooting in Dallas. You recall that in that story they built up lots and lots of suspicious characters who could have shot JR. And we did the same thing in the storyline for quite a few months. And in the end, it was Elton John who was a TV... Not Elton John. I'm sorry, Elton John. I do apologise profusely for that. In the end, it was Elton Blake.
And Penny's at Roy's bedside. I'm going slightly tingly there talking about this, because she says, come on, you've got to make it racy. And she calls him racy, and I thought, that's great. So Penny, really, she's just another fan when it comes down to it. And we were all there, you know.
Roy survived the shooting, only to suffer a crueler fate in March 1993 that brought his illustrious football career to an end once and for all.
They had Roy in a helicopter crash and had his foot amputated. Great publicity, but what do you do after that?
think it's all over. It is now.